here in Arizona. Good afternoon to my East Coast friends. Hope you're having a great day. Hi, Crazy Monkey. Welcome in. Happy Monday. I'm trying to be excited about it. Anyway, thanks for coming in. I have my weekly finds out on the table and ready to show to you. I do have some pre-bids, so we'll be getting to those here shortly. Yeah, if I say so, right, Emily? But I don't know, I had an epic glass week, which I have every now and then, and I'm thrilled. So I found a lot of nice vintage glass, some raku, some antique glass. So take a look in the shop and see what you might be interested in. But I'm Stacy. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. So that's why I said good morning. It's 10 o'clock here. But this is my Monday weekly finds. I got a new auction lot of jewelry that I'll probably be, I don't know, maybe tomorrow afternoon showing off. So hopefully you can join me for that. And then on Thursday, I usually have my theme show. I'm not sure what that is yet, so we'll figure it out together. All right. So have a great day today with me or without me, and let's get this started. Get my glasses on so I can see. How you doing, Emily? How's your day going? Hopefully well. I'm just noticing I want to make sure I have, okay, good. I have my first item. I'm just going to do this while we wait for people to come on in. This is the first thing on my list. As soon as it loads up, there it goes. And this one is Eep. Hi, El Harp. Slow but steady. I hear ya. Me too. I don't know. I tell you, once I retired, even though I have this as my job, I feel like it must be the wintertime. It just slows me down. Look at this beautiful green shoe. It is Eep glass. It does not glow. Eep standing early American pattern glass, which spans from the late 1800s to about 1909, 1910. So this one is definitely an antique, little tiny shoe in green glass. If I went on the Eep site, I could probably find it and tell you who made it, but I didn't do that. It's in great condition for being 100 years old. So this is going to start at 10 and it's running. These are great to put like little succulents in. They're also great trinket trays. You have to put your little trinkets in. And green, you don't find them in glass very often. I mean, you find a lot of them in porcelain. And of course, then you have your Fenton and L.E. Smith glass shoes. But this one I loved. I think it was just special. It's different. And I do have a Fenton glass shoe in the show this morning. Pretty sure it's Fenton. I don't like to say for sure, but a lot of other makers share that mold. This is my other antique piece. It is, at first when I saw this, I thought it was Belique because of the way that they put that shiny yellow finish inside the porcelain. And then I just thought, how interesting. It's a hand. Hi, Heather. Holding a basket. And then it has a ruffled around the wrist, but then this is a vase, and then it says that it's a bonbon carrier. So you put your little bonbons in here with your flowers, and it's all dressed up. It is, I believe, out of Kent. Here is the mark. Hi, Emily England. Just in time for, as I'm showing one that's from Kent, England. I know you love your English stuff. Very old, antique. Look at even the little fingernails have a slight little blush on them. She's wearing a bracelet, or that might just be the wrist. It's just beautiful, in great condition for being very old. Late 1800s. And it is a Perry and Ware, Bailey and Cook, Hamley hand-holding basket bonbon base. That's a lot to say, right? That's going to start in my research. They start they actually sell in over the $100 range. So this is a good deal, $85, and it is running. Love to give you guys the good deals. But it looks so much like Belique. Maybe they shared the same techniques. There's just so much detail, even the little flowers on the basket, her little sleeve on that Victorian style where puffy goes down to the form fitting. So beautiful. Thanks for looking at it with me. And then we have this beautiful piece. Now, I don't know who makes this. Again, I saw some that showed rainbow glass. Some said Italian. I don't know. It's just stunning. And it's all there. Even the beak. Look how thin that beak is. And it's all there. No chip, no flea bite, nothing. Cute little eyes. So the face is very narrow. Comes down into a hollow neck. Beautiful amethyst glass. And there, it looks like I didn't get the sticker off of this one, but it's beautiful. And it's going to start at 18. Great trinket dish, candy dish. This would be great candy dish for you, just to have little M&Ms or something inside there. Don't be shy. If there's something you want me to pull up right away, I'm just going down the list here. I'd be glad to show you anything you're interested in. Hi, Wheels. Welcome in. I don't think I've seen you in my show before, or you snuck in without me seeing your name, but thanks for joining me today. So this is an art glass swirl. The glass, I can tell, is very nice glass, and it has a little excuse me, ash in it from the blowing, but the ponto's nice, kind of a circular soft ponto. It could be a vase, it could be a tumbler. Sorry about the cough. It's so dry here. I get that little dry throat. But it's beautiful. Swirl, blues, a little pink in there. Hi, Jolene. Welcome in. Even a little gold. It looks like that's like little glitter in there. Gorgeous. Great vase or tumbler. And that's going to start at 10 and it's running. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're having a great Monday. I hear we are going to get some rain here. That's nice. Okay, there goes my phone already. Valerie in the house. Welcome in, Valerie. Good morning. Let's put you back over here. And then I have this. I've had one of these one other time that sold. This one's a little bit smaller than the one I had before. Not sure of the maker. There's one online that says ooh, stay standing, dude. Had some Spanish sounding name to the collection, so possibly that. White cased glass with this beautiful mauve or maroon, excuse me. It has a nice polished ponto. Hi, Stacy. Welcome in. And then I just love this red roping that they've done, a ribbon rope around it. It's all there, no chips, no cracks. I say that, and that, no, I don't. I think that's just a gloop, a little bloop in the glass, and it goes all the way around. It's just a little hat vase, hat candy dish, and that's going to start at 15, and it's running. How's your morning going, Stacy? Hope you're having a good Monday. Everybody's if you're back east, or just about at lunchtime at this point, huh? All right. Let's see what's next. I got some great glass this week. Oh my goodness. I know, right? I hear you. That's what I always feel like too. And I found a snail. So he's a smoky glass. So he's kind of got that smoky, it needs to be cleaned. color in the glass. But what I love about him is when you set another color nearby, it kind of mirrors the color and catches it. It's really interesting. Here's this cute little snail face, his little snail antenna. This side has the pontoon where they detached it, but the other side is smooth. It has this type of base, probably not Murano, but I don't really know who the maker is. He even has a little nose and some pinches right there where his eyes would be. He's just sweet. Let me turn the light on him and see if we can light him up. Oh, yeah, look at that. Hi, brown paper packaging. Speaking of packaging, right, Stacy? Look how beautiful he is when he's lit up. He's going to start at 20 and he's running. I've never seen a snail, so I snatched him up right away. When I lived in California, we used to study snails in the science curriculum, and we'd keep them, and we could catch them just right outside the classroom. And we'd keep them in little terrariums and study them. You know, they have razor teeth. That's how they eat all of the foliage. Oh, look at this gorgeous piece. Bohemian check glass, cut to clear in green. Beautiful green. It does not glow. I wanted so bad for it to glow, but it doesn't really glow. But it's still gorgeous with that. It's just like almost has its own light source in there, doesn't it? It's so amazing. Hand painted roses, little dooley doops there, and some little flowers along the base. Excellent condition. No flea bites. The gold is still intact on top. There's the base, nice and smooth and beautiful. So it's cased green, white over green, and that's going to start at 50, and it is running. Yeah, it's just like all the glass just kept coming to me. I'm like, come, glass. I'll take you. I will take you and not apologize. Beautiful. And let's see what's next. All right, these next, I could not find a match for this wall decor set. They are amazing. They remind me of Capo di Monte. They could also be Mexican, but they're little ceramic, floral, like little bowls that have this holder. They do look older because the glue has started to color up. This one, the first set, is a set of 4, and they're graduated, all blue. So you have I put them in the picture kind of situated. So then you have the next smaller size, and then the next smaller size, and then you end with the tiny size. So it's a set of 4. Blue is my favorite color. And I mean, you can arrange them any way you wanted, but it would be neat just to, biggest to smallest or even smallest to biggest. They all have their, and they even have numbers. So like this one says 4, this one says 3. Imagine this one says 2, and then this one says nothing. Well, it must be 1 though, right? All right. And those are going to start at 15, and they're running. I love that the flowers are all there. They're kind of protected being in that bowl. It's not going to hit anything. I just thought they're just so beautiful. It'd be a great little set for a gift if somebody likes ceramic flowers. All right, let me get those put aside. And then the other set, they're all the same size. Let me get this one pulled up. There are 3 of them. So you have the brown one, and they must have been a part of a set. This one says 4, so there might have been one more. Maybe it broke. But this one's like a brown. Look at the little designs on the edge of the bowl there. I want. Then this is pink. Flowers in there. They all have their little holder, and this is kind of a purplish, purple and brown color there. And this set is going to start at 12 and it's running. If anyone's interested in just one, I could run one for 4 if you're interested in just one. I could separate the set of those. The blue ones I think I'll keep together, but I could separate those. All right. There we go. All righty. I do have a choice of glass candy. I'll run it. I'm going to lower the price. I thought about that last night. That was $3 each is a little much. So I'm going to lower that to $2. Your choice of candy. So let's go through. I have a white and purple striped. Hi, MJ Rosie Collections. I've got a little flat candy with red dots on it. This one is broken. This one looks like purple with white stripe and green. I wonder if it glows. Let's check it out. Nope. I always check green. Here's a little flat candy. We'll run it, and if we don't get any interest, we'll put it aside and move on. It's a little kind of an amber polka dot candy and a red stripe candy. I know Jocelyn, the other day I was watching her and she's like, it's hard to tell anymore if these are Murano, but they're still neat, especially for the holidays. I think purple with white stripes. Here's an amber polka dot flat one. Green, white striped. I like this one. This red square one looks yummy. Ooh, this one looks marshmallowy. White with blue and yellow stripes inside of it. And then we have clear with yellow and pink with polka dots. All right, so those are going to start. And we're going to run them your choice. If you win the auction, you will get your choice of one for $2. Let's run it, see if we have any interest. If not, we'll set them aside and move on to other things. I do have a couple of pre-bids. I might do those next and get those done. All right. Let me see. If anyone's interested in all the candies for $12, I could just run them all for $12. If you're interested. Little glass candies. Okay. Let me put them out there. Get up there. Let's see. I think there's 12 or 14, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, there are 13 there. Because that one was broken. I'm going to throw the broken one in too, MJ, just, because you might be able to use it. Who knows? And that's glass candies. I said $12 for the lot. I'm going to guess those are probably there. All right, let me get that pinned up so you can see shipping. I don't think they'll be very heavy. And I do bundle shipping, and I do return overages. There they are, and they're running. If the button would, there we go, would work. There it goes. Now they're running. Okay. MJ, go out of knickknacks and come back in. That usually fixes it. Okay, I'm going to leave these on the tray for you to come back. We can run it again when you come back. I'm just going to look at what my pre-bids are, and we'll wait for you to come back in. Just let me know. All right. So my pre-bids are this beautiful Italian, and I don't know if you guys know, but it's the flowers, or sorry, the leaves that tell you if this is Italian or Bohemian or Japanese, and these are Italian. Okay, let's try it again. I'm going to take this off the stage. Let me go back and get those candies, and we'll run them again, see if that helped. That usually fixes the problem. Here we go. And it's on the stage. Whoops. I have to restart the auction. There we go. All right, MJ, here they come, I think. There it is. All right, and let's try it again. They're running, sweetie. There you go. That usually fixes it. Just got to go out and come back in. So MJ's in on that set of candies. We got Beyond is coming in on the candies. MJ's back in at 15. Beyond's giving her some good competition there. So it's 13 pieces, but there is just one broken piece that I'll throw into. All right, looks like Beyond got that one. But at least we know now, MJ, that you are set to bid, that it's working for you. Let me get these in a safe place for Beyond. Thank you so much for your bids, and thank you, Beyond, for your purchase. It's the first time I've ever found the little candies. MJ, if you're interested, I can add this candy. Oh, let me get it for you. It's a heavy one. It's a biggie. And I could do that one for $5. If anyone's interested, since we're on the topic of candies. It's a nice big glass candy. Just let me know. I'll set it to the side. If anyone's interested, $5, I will put it in there. All right, let's go back to my pre-bids. I was on this beautiful Italian, I don't know what that was, Italian trinket dish. And it's in great shape. It's got a little sticker residue there. I love the teal. I've never seen this teal color, but we have a bid of 15. Stormy's in the lead on that. It is running. Beautiful Italian glass trinket dish. It is like the ocean, you're right. This one's kind of a tri-fold. It has 3 folds in the dish. It's gorgeous. And then the other one I have is a single fold. Thank you, Beyond. You must like glass. You have good taste. I love glass. It's my thing. And then this is the second one. It also has a pre-bid. And it's on stage right now. This one has gold. Again, it is the Italian leaves on this. Has the single fold, maybe an ashtray at one point. But definitely, maybe it's just meant to look like a heart, but it is a trinket dish. It's just an anomaly in the glass. It's not a chip or anything. It's just how it was finished. This one is starting at 15 with the pre-bid, and it is running. This one's a little bigger than the other one. I know, I just love the teal color. It's kind of like, it's got a little handle, with that little fold in there. Thank you for your bids. There you go, Beyond. You have the pair. Aren't they gorgeous? Thanks so much. You got the beautiful little pair. Whoops. Glass tinting. All right, let's see. And then my last pre-bid, this is a funny story. It's not really funny. I mean, it's just I have these two glass barren Christmas trees with no ornaments on them. I've run them a couple of times, but then I was shopping and I found this little baggie of these little wine keeper glass ornaments. And I got to thinking, oh my gosh, those would be beautiful as ornaments on my little glass barren tree. So you could either keep them as your wine glass keepers, or you could take them off of the wire. They all have these little loops, and you could put them on the tree. Now, the thing about that is that there's one of the branches, or we're not enough for every single branch. So there is one missing right here. But you could find other glass keepers, and you could, get that one taken care of. So either way, you could even have it at a party. You could put it out, and the wine glass keepers are on the tree, and you can select whichever one that you want, and then they could go back on the tree. But it's a great little holiday idea, right? Or they could just be ornaments. It doesn't matter. But there you go. It's a glass barren glass tree with these little ornaments on it. It has a pre-bid, and it's starting at 10, and it is running. Yeah, I mean, like, I've been looking and looking for these, some little ornaments, and then all of a sudden I found those, and I'm like, well, those would work in a pinch. Oh, my nose, it's so cold here right now. My nose won't stop running. And cold to me is 60 degrees, guys. So, all right, Beyond, you're getting some beautiful little trinkets and some glass today. Aren't they cute? You see the little gingerbread man? It's got a little, I think this is a water bottle or something. He's so cute. And then Santa packages, a bell, a candy, a snowman, a glove, a stocking, and a peppermint. I'll make sure those get put together nice and safe for you. Oh, so cute. Thank you so much. All right, those were all of my pre-bids. So let's go back to auction items here. I do have some Fenton today. I always seem to find a little bit of Fenton. It is a amber thumbprint compote, ruffled compote. Beautiful, unmarked, pre-70s. Got some sticker stuff on it. No chips, no cracks, in great condition. It's just really dusty. I just got it. So that's going to start at 12, and it's running. I love the little thumbprint pattern. It's so neat. Now I have to find some more of those for the other tree I have is smaller, so I don't need as many. I know, I do. My favorite color in this is colonial blue, which is that blue that has its like own light source, but the amber is really pretty too. It almost looks more like gold than that amber color, but they do call this color amber. It's so pretty. I know, it has like a little golden glow for you. And then I also found, was it last Monday? Didn't I have this basket? This is Fenton. It's the water lily pattern in satin glass. It does have a Fenton mark. It's really hard. It's kind of gone back into the glass, but there's the Fenton mark. If you're interested in this, I do have the basket that I could pull up and show you too. Yeah, this is, if you put it on the light, you can kind of see the little water lilies and then the water lily flowers kind of rolling up in there. I think it said 1978 these were produced, but I have the rose bowl and the basket. So the rose bowl is going to start at 15 and it's running. It does, right, Stacy? I agree. It's just, and it has that, I don't know, Fenton has the best filling glass. It has that nice, soft, satin feel to it. Very pretty. Beyond, thank you for your bid. If you want to see the basket, Beyond, I can pull it. I have it. I just need to take it out to show you. So just let me know and I can show it to you. No pressure to buy, but I do have the matching basket. Thank you so much. It's gorgeous. I like your taste in glass. Oh, and then these, I could not believe my luck. I left them together as a pair. Um, yeah, I think so too. Good get. Um, they have sold as a pair and as single vases on line. They are pre 1970s. They call this peach crest, even though it's just a very faint pink color to that crest on there. Sometimes you'll see it as called peach blow, but it is a cased glass peach crest. And then this is the they call Charlton rose pattern, which was not painted by Fenton, but painted by a different company. But it generally has the gold in it. And then the rose pattern, look at the beautiful gold leaves on the back. It has a beautiful blue ribbon, all hand painted. And then there's the signature of the painter. They are gorgeous. They're very tall. If you're interested, I'm going to run them as a pair. They're a little over 8 inches tall, but they're just stunning together. You can kind of tell this one's a little bit darker pink than this, and that's just because, the glass process isn't exact in terms of coloration, and so they're just a slight difference in color. They're going to start at $165. If you are interested in just one, I would do one for $85 after this is said and done. Hi, Heather. Thanks. Yeah, aren't they beautiful? All right. So there we are, those beautiful Charlton Fenton. My husband thought, he showed them to me because he thought I'd want to keep them. I collect Silvercrest. I don't collect Peachcrest, but oh boy, I tell you, I really thought about wanting to keep those. And then one of the very popular colors of Fenton is that plum color. And this one, if I can reach it without knocking the phone over, come here, pretty, is plum crest. So it's that purple crest on there. Look at that beautiful purple applied handle. And then it has the plum crest all the way around. It is a pitcher vase and it's in the lilac pattern. So those are little lilacs hand painted by, and I think I got it right. I don't know. What do you guys see there? GHERK. Maybe there's an I Gurkey, B Gurkey, but that is and it also has a Fenton logo you can kind of just catch right there. Beautiful, beautiful milk glass, but in the plum crest color. Plum. So beautiful. That's going to start at 50 and it's running. I just can't, I don't have any lilacs, but oh my gosh, can you imagine it with lilacs in it as a vase? I mean, I doubt that you use it as a pitcher, but it's more of a vase in a pitcher form. But I love it. So gorgeous. All right, let's put her back very carefully. And you guys know not to grab it by the handle, right? Those of you, if you have a basket or a pitcher or anything with a handle, it's always best to not use that because that's the more fragile part of the glass and they can crack very easily. So you should always handle it by the body versus the handle. And then I thought I'd try these little guys. I mean, they're not Hummels, but they are what you would call, I guess, poor man's Hummel. They look like Hummel. They are from West Germany, but they are Friedel figurines, and they're just adorable. Look at this little guy. He's got a pig in his knapsack there. Then he's got a pig underfoot. He's playing the accordion. Maybe the pigs like the sound of the accordion. They are Friedel Bavaria, made in West Germany and hand painted. So they do look a lot like the Hummels. Hi, Granny. Welcome in. But just beautiful. This one looks like it does have a repaired chip. I just am noticing. Let me lower the price on this to 8 because of the chip. And here we go. And it's running. Just so you know, he does have a little repaired chip right there. Somebody used a marker. But it's still cute. If you love pigs, it's adorable. All right. Then my favorite one is this little guy. And he even has his finger. But he's got a little bag of food, and he's feeding the little ducks here. Look at this one. He's like, give it to me, give it to me. But I just love, and he's got his finger. He's like, wait your turn. Oh, isn't he sweet? Got all his parts. Also marked Friedel, I'm not sure. Bavaria, West Germany. Look-alike Hummel. And that one's, let me get him up here real quick. Is going to start at 12. And he's running. I don't know how if Hummel's making a comeback or not. I don't see them, and when I do see them, they're usually broken. So these guys were in pretty good condition. So I thought, well, let's try them and see how they do. And then the last one, he's a chimney sweep. Let me get him pulled up. He's a chimney sweep. He's got his, I guess, I don't know, maybe that's his ladder to get up to the chimney, and then some type of cloth or chain to clean the chimney with. He's got a little feather in his top hat. He's in great shape. All the parts are there, and he's also stamped Friedel, Bavaria, West Germany. And he's going to start at 12, and he's running. Hi, Cat. Lots of glass this morning. I call it, I had an epic glass day. I called my husband. I said, honey, I just hit the mother load of glass at Goodwill. You're going to notice. So it's morning here, Cat, so you're okay. I said, I hit the mother load of glass at Goodwill, and it's going to be a little bit pricier than I normally buy. I know, right? Today's already fast, huh? Already going fast for you. Here's a sweet little trinket box ornament. It's heart-shaped. It's got this, I'm not sure. It's some type of pattern. What would you guys call that? A pineapple, an egg? I'm not sure. And then it opens up. I have this crack on my finger, and it hurts. So it's like, there we go. And it says a joyful heart inside of it. Isn't that beautiful? And then it has its own little string. You can hang it, or you could take the string off and just use it as a trinket box, but it is $5 start on that. Has the same pattern on both sides. Nice little gift box. Look in the shop. If there's something you'd like me to pull up for you, just let me know. Let me put that up there. And I can't pass it up, even though it's Indiana glass. Fenton or Indiana glass, but this is Indiana glass is the one that has the big medallions on the side. I don't know if you guys knew that, but Indiana glass green. This is the larger size top hat that would have been used to put cigarettes in, but it also makes a great planter or candy dish or trinket dish. You can put hors d'oeuvre sticks in there during the holidays. It's the right color. It is going to start at 8, and it's running. I have a smaller size one in this too. I think I might use mine as planters if they don't sell. Haven't tried that yet. All righty. And then these were, I never really knew what chintz pattern was before, but watching Jocelyn enough, these caught my eye. And lo and behold, they're kind of sell for some good money. I have them marked way down. It's Old Foley, James Kent DeBerry chintz pattern, and it is mini. It's not a large sugar and creamer, but great for just a small little breakfast party. But beautiful chintz pattern on there. You get the two, the creamer and the sugar, starting at 15, and they're running. They are English. I know. I just love them. They're just sweet. I am really getting into the mini porcelain, like the teacups, and that's okay. I can never type, as some of my titles on my things uh, show you. But I'm starting to just really, I don't know. Maybe it's just sentimental. They are just so beautiful. The little mini stuff. I can't resist, especially when they're pretty and made nice. Nice quality. So I'm not sure if you guys know Jeremy Diller, but he does a lot of raku. And I saw these in a baggie, and I'm like, no way, that looks like Jeremy Diller. And lo and behold, it is. It is a family of quail in raku pottery. He has signed all three pieces, Jeremy Diller, right there. Beautiful rainbow coloring to these. We have a lot of quail out here in the Southwest. They are so sweet, and they lay a humongous clutch of eggs when they in the spring. And so they'll hide under the bushes out in the front. That's where they have their little nest. And when the babies come out, I mean, we're talking 30, 20, 30 little babies, they come running out, and they're literally this big. They're so tiny. Anyway, this is a set of 3 beautiful quail, and it's going to start at 30, and it is running. I know, aren't they? And they're little, they're like, they really are round. I've watched videos on Facebook, where these people like raise them and they're like holding them, and they're just itty bitty. They're so small. And it's just so fun to watch them follow their mom and dad. And um, it's just, I love birds. So imagine my surprise when I saw this Limoges trinket box. OMG. I'm like, that can't be Limoges because it's huge, guys. But it is. It is Limoges courting couple. Look at the gold on this. It's so amazing. It's in excellent condition. Look at that. Beautiful. I mean, this Limoges stuff, and this is marked right here. Limoges made in France. 22 karat gold porcelain. Not for food use. Decorative. Well, I think you could probably put candies in it and it would be fine. But it could also be a trinket dish. I'm going to lower the price on this. Let's make it $30. How's that? Beautiful piece. And it is running. It just looks so fancy. Like it should be in Versailles, right? It looks like it should be in the Palace of Versailles. Versailles, however you say it. All right. Putting that aside. Then I have this It is the holiday season right now. Look at this stunning Egyptian blown glass ornament. It's a nice big tall one. Hi, Ollie. Welcome in. Has its original paperwork, Kurt Adler's Luxor collection, and it explains how it was made in the Egyptian standard. It has 24 karat gold. It's a great, elegant Christmas ornament. It does have some gold loss. I mean, the gold, that was where the sticker was, and that peeled up a little bit of gold there. But it's etched. These little lines here are etched. I love the little bulb fill to it, right? That's going to start at 8, and it's running just a very, very delicate glass. It's like the little perfume bottles, the little Egyptian perfume bottles, similar style, very light glass, but gorgeous. I love the little etchings in there. It just kind of makes it twinkle. All right. Let's see what's next. How about a glass shoe? This one is probably Fenton. I looked it up, but again, they shared the mold on a lot of these, and unless it's marked, I don't like to say for sure. But it's Daisy and Button milk glass. Remember, with the milk glass, they color up so nice. You put a splash of color in there, and you've got yourself a gorgeous little centerpiece or decoration in your home, with just a little splash of color. $12 start, and it's running. I was mentioning, if you are just coming in, that I got a huge lot of jewelry at auction this weekend. So I'm going to probably be running a show here in the next day or two. And we'll be taking a look at what I got. There's some good stuff in there, I think. And then this, oh my gosh, Murano. It looks like a snowflake. Check this out. It's huge, first of all, but look, it has all of these points. It has 6 points on it. It is blue glass swirl with silver fleck in it. And then it's white cased. You can see the bottom. There is the beautiful polished Murano bottom on there. Base, great condition, no chips. Now that's not one you see every day. Look how gorgeous that is. It reminds me of Starry Night almost, right? The sky in Starry Night, the way that it swirled. Can you see that? Those little swirls. That's going to start at 55, and it is running. Believe it or not, there are a couple online that you can look up. I wish they would sign them. Sometimes I guess you can find a Murano piece signed. All right, and then my other Murano piece, confirmed by the Murano group on Facebook as Murano. These sell for quite a bit more money than I'm asking today. This is a 3-fish aquarium scene. Look at those beautiful fish. Here's the base. Nice and polished. Got a little bit of a flea bite right there. It doesn't really affect the way that it sits. Here's the back side. Yeah, it is Murano, confirmed by the Murano people. And it's a Faro and Lazzarini. They didn't really say what furnish it came from, but they said it is Faro and Lazzarini. 3-fish Cape aquarium paperweight, $55, and it is running. I love it. I have a humongous one that my husband's parents brought back from Murano for him. It's signed, but it's like twice the size of this. They're so amazing. I guess it's all in the eyes. That's how you tell. But I I knew it was Murano when I picked it up, but I still got it confirmed. Here, is anybody in the mood or in the need for some glowy glass? We've got an orange yellow blown glass, like a trumpet glass flower. It does glow. Very beautiful orange, cadmium orange. Let me turn the light off on this one so you can see the glow, especially right in here. And then it's a vase. You can put your flowers down in there. Beautiful orange glass. This one's going to start at 15 and it is running. Let's see, how am I doing on, oh, I still have quite a few things left. Still some good glass left. All right, I love this one. It's so amazing. And then we have Phoenix Consolidated Glass. It's milk glass. It is hand painted in the magnolia bloom pattern. Beautiful hand painting. Has a polished or finished base on it. The ruffle has been touched with green on the edges. It's in great condition. It also has like a little yellow finish that they put on there, so it's not completely white milk glass look because of the paint they applied on the outside. I'm going to lower this to 25. And it is going to run right now. Old glass. I'm not sure if Consolidated is antique. I did look it up. It said that they made glass in the latter part of the 1800s. So it's possibly antique on this one. All right. Thanks for looking at that. Okay. These are too adorable, guys. Check them out. They are Polish pottery. Hi, Heather. These are handmade in Poland. Unicat. I don't know, maybe I can read the other one better. That one's not much better. They're Polish pottery. I'm calling them condiment jars. I could not find a match for them. They are adorable. They're holding hands. So the arm of this one, you can see his little hand, goes through the handle of that one. So you could put your condiments in there and then your little spoon and spoon them out. And they have these cute little smiley heart faces. They're in great condition. I think they have to go together. I don't know that, since you can't have one without the other, right? And they're going to start at 35 and they're running. I've never seen anything so adorable in my life. And they got little toes. See their little toes down there? All right, my friends, off to the side you go. We have a Russian hand-painted egg. And I believe it's wood. Too pointy for like a goose egg or whatever. It does have a few little spots on it. That's like a stain in the varnish, but it's an otherwise good condition. It's like rubbed up against something here, but that's really the only spot right here that I could see. She's holding a basket full of, I'm thinking, eggs, or I can't tell, muffins maybe. Sweet little Russian lady, beautiful flowers on her. Here's the base. She stands, $8 start on her. Take a look in the shop. If there's anything you'd like me to pull up, I am glad to do so, even if I've run it before. No worries. All right, Mama. Sit right there. And then I love these. I always pick these inlay. I don't know if they're soapstone or what kind of stone they are, but this is a little tiny, small reticulated edges. Those little holes, they call that reticulated. Little mother of pearl flower trinket box. I did try to get this off, but you have to be careful with this stone because it will, if you use anything harder than a rag, it will kind of make marks on it. So can work on getting that off a little bit better. I took a magic eraser, but all I have are one of those little, and it was just falling apart. So it needs a bigger magic eraser. $5 start on that. It's running. Great condition. Little trinket box. Ring rest. However you choose to use it. All right. Getting to the last 5 or so. Now this little guy, I had a canister at my last Tanala Talavera show that had him on it. I've got to find that buyer. She might be interested, or maybe somebody else is interested. She had a Chihuahua, so she bought the big canister. But he's so cute. Look at this little, he's a Day of the Dead little Chihuahua. This is made in Mexico. It is Talavera, a little bowl. And that's going to start for $6 and it's running. Hi, Galloping Ghost. Welcome in. Found a lot of glass this week. So it's kind of feel like I should have just made it a glass show. His little Chihuahua. He's so sweet. All right. And then we've got some egg coddles. I always pick these up. If you're a reseller, these actually do pretty good for me. These are the larger size egg coddles. So the way that I understand that they work, and I could be wrong, they're English, and this is for making like a poached egg in your microwave or on top of the stove in some water. You put your egg with the ingredients in there, and you can, I don't know if you close it up and cook it over the stove. This one is called June Garland. Beautiful. It's from Royal Worcester, and it's made in England. So this is a matching set of 2 for $12, and they're running. I need to try them. I keep saying that. I never have. My best friend's British. Maybe I'll call her and ask her, hey, how do you work these? Or maybe look it up. I guess I could probably look it up and find directions. All right. And then we're getting to the end. I only have 4 things, so we'll be doing a table scan in a little bit to see what's left, to see if there's any interest, and then we'll be looking to see who we might raid into this morning. Here's another piece of check glass. This is cased glass. What's funny about this vase is when I look at it, look for a match on lens, it comes up as cloisonne. The pictures are all cloisonne. It doesn't recognize it because of the spatter, I guess, but it is like a rust-colored glass spatter on top of white glass, milk glass, and it has these very beautiful, heavy painted flowers on the front of it. It's just so gorgeous. I love it. Here's the base, all glass, Czech Bohemian, and it is going to start at $35, and it is running. So it is unusual. It's not. Hi, honeybee. Welcome in. I love Czech glass. I love Victorian glass. I love the enamel flowers. I love that style. So beautiful. And this is a heavy, heavy piece of glass. It is a Westmoreland blue satin. Let me get it over here. And has 3 amazing little feet on it. But it has this shell. They call it Argonaut pattern. Look at the little animal feet. Snake, I'm not sure, possibly snake. Or dolphin fish was always a big thing, type of fish. It doesn't have any issues. It is all smooth in there. It has 3 feet. The top has the shell, but it's that blue, that color blue that just glows. Has beautiful, beautiful details to it. It's heavy, well made, and it's going to start at $35, and it is running. While we're getting ready to go raid, I don't know, do we have any jewelry shows? We've got a creator one. We have clothing. My goodness, we have clothing. We have jewelry, a pop-up, and home decor for the holidays. If you have a preference, let me know. We'll go into that one. See if I can find a place for this so I don't have to stretch and possibly drop it. Here's a cute little holiday piece, also Westmoreland, and it has the decal, the holly and berry decal on each side. It's your satin glass. There is the Westmoreland mark right there. Beautiful little holiday piece. Put some red flowers in there. Dress that up really nice. Yeah, that looks pretty. And that's going to start at, at 10, and it's running. Nice little holiday piece. All right, and this next piece is my last piece. So if you're interested in anything in the store, take a look. Who doesn't love themselves some Wheaton? Hi, T. James. This is an amethyst color Wheaton bottle. It is marked right there. Oh, I have it upside down. I'm like, wait, that doesn't say Wheaton. There it is, Wheaton, New Jersey. It is the Dr. Fish's bitter, so it is in the shape of a fish with scales. It is the taller bottle, and then it's smooth on his underbelly. That's going to start at 10, and it is running. And this is my last item, so we're getting ready to do a table scan and then possibly raid into somebody. So if there is anything you see when I scan the table, let me know. I can show it to you. I can run it. I can do whatever you'd like. All right, so let's move this aside. Let me get the camera ready and then do a quick table scan. And here we go. Murano. We've got some Fenton, some Polish pottery. We've got some Westmoreland check glass. We've got a little bit of everything. There's a Fenton plum crest, beautiful chintz creamer and sugar. Hi, Danny, welcome in. We've got some Jeremy Diller raku quail, a Murano aquarium right here. These are Fenton, peach crest, charlatan vases. Some beautiful glass this week. Antique, very interesting. We've got a Limoges right there. We've got some figurines that are Hummel-like, but poor man's Hummel, I guess. But that's what I had left for today. If there's anything you see, holler it out. But otherwise, let's see who is on today that we could raid. So we have Connie and Heidi are doing a duo show. I think they just started. Um, we have What's in the Closet, Clothing, Rebel Junk. She's at Estate Sales. We have Jewelry. We have a pop up, Home Decor, and Apartment 56. Does anyone have a preference? Let me know if you have a preference, and I will go there. Otherwise, I'll do an eeny, meeny, miny, mo. But I want to say thank you all for joining me today for Monday's Weekly Finds. I will be on either tomorrow, maybe even this afternoon, with my new jewelry lot that I just won at auction this weekend. And then Thursday, we'll have my theme show, same time, same place. Thanks for joining me. I always appreciate you guys. Let's see who we can raid into real quick. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a monkey by a toe. If I'll pay $50 every day, why not tell me to pick the very best one? And you are not it. You are it. Let's go to Nina. She's doing a lunch hour pop up. So let's go see what Nina's up to. You guys have a great day. We'll see you soon.